Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'll be sharing my fragrance haul from Sephora's Spring, Rouge, and VIB sale. Thanks so much for stopping by, and let's get started. So I'm uploading my midweek video a little early this week because I wanted to share my haul from Sephora's Spring, Rouge, and VIB sale. The sale does end today, Monday, April 11th, so wanted to get this out before it was over. I picked up a bunch of fragrances in the sale, and I'm just going to unbox and share some first impressions, and I'll do some detailed videos on some of these later. And the first item I got was this Sephora Favorites Deluxe Perfume Sampler, and these are usually a really good deal. You get to try all the samples and get the little minis, and then you exchange the scent certificate for a full size of one of the samples. And I like that this version actually included some deluxe size samples instead of just sprays, so I was really happy to see that. And this edition includes Versace Dylan Turquoise, Chloe Naturelle, Gucci Flora in the new packaging, Clean Reserve Skin, Nest Golden Nectar, YSL Black Opium, and also a sample of Atelier Cologne's new fragrance, Bohemian Orange Blossom, which was an unreleased scent. And now that they've pulled out of the US, we probably won't ever get it, so I'm really glad to just be able to have a sample of it. And I actually bought this set because I already knew that I wanted to pick up a full size of Nest Golden Nectar, and it was actually cheaper this way, plus I get all of the minis. So I already went ahead and actually traded in my scent certificate and picked up the Nest perfume. And I was really interested in picking up this new scent from Nest because I do have several of their fragrances, which I do really enjoy. And the notes of this one sounded really great. So Golden Nectar has notes of orchid, vanilla, amber, musk, and suede. And right away, I can already tell I love this. It's a beautiful, kind of powdery, musky, vanilla gourmand scent, and I'm already really enjoying it. So I'm glad that I picked this up, and I will be doing a full review of this fragrance along with the rest of my Nest collection soon. And next, I was happy to see that they released some new Jo Malone fragrances on Sephora's site right around the time of the sale. So I was excited to pick up a couple of those. And the first one I got is Sakura Cherry Blossom. And this is not a new scent. It has come out a few times in the past, but I believe it is limited edition. And this scent has top notes of bergamot and mandarin orange, mid notes of cherry blossom, rose, and mimosa, and base notes of musk and woodsy notes. And my initial impression is that this is a very kind of clean, bright, fresh fragrance. So I'm really interested in trying this one out a little more. And the other Jo Malone fragrance from the Blossoms collection that I picked up was Sea Daffodil. And as far as I can tell, this is a brand new fragrance. And this is also limited edition. And it has top notes of mandarin orange and pink pepper, mid notes of ylang ylang and sea daffodil, and base notes of sandalwood, vanilla, and vetiver. And my first impression is that this is a very creamy, woody floral, has some really nice citrus notes in it, as well as some sweetness. And I'm very interested to give this a try and do a more in-depth review. And I do really like the limited edition packaging that they have on the Blossoms collection this year. It's very similar to what they had for the Spring Blossoms collection last year as well. And I like, the change from the typical square Jo Malone packaging, but I like that it's still very clean and minimal. Next up, I got this perfume gift set from Ellis Brooklyn, and this is how it came packaged. And it came with a full 1.7 ounce perfume as well as a travel spray. And I was interested in trying out this scent, even though I don't typically like very salty fragrances. The reviews said that this was very pleasant, so I wanted to give it a try. And this is what it looks like unboxed. And this has top notes of ylang ylang and violet leaves, mid notes of tiara flower and magnolia, and base notes of ambergris, musk, and sandalwood. And this is really nice and beachy, as you would expect. It feels very fresh and airy. And it also has really nice soft florals kind of mixing with a very clean musk. So I think this is, really nice so far. I'm interested in trying this, over a full day to see how it develops. But so far, so good. And next I picked up a couple scents from the brand Phlur. And this is a brand that's been around for at least a couple years. I've seen it at Sephora, but it looks like they recently did an entire rebranding of the line and brought out some new fragrances, so I wanted to give it a try. Initially, I wasn't excited to the packaging they had in their previous collection, so I'm glad that they changed it up a little bit and made it a little bit more appealing for me. So I went ahead and picked up a couple scents to give them a try. So the two scents I picked up are Missing Person and Not Your Baby. And right off, I do like the packaging. I like that it's kind of plain. It has kind of, a very weighted magnetic cap. But you'll notice that my Not Your Baby bottle is actually kind of, I don't know, it's lopsided. It doesn't stand up straight. The cap is broken. So not a great, off to a great start with that. But I'm going to go ahead and exchange that one. So the first scent I got was Missing Person, and this has top notes of musk, bergamot, and jasmine, mid notes of cyclamen, orange blossom, and neroli, and base notes of white musk, white wood, and sandalwood. And I'm not really sure why this became so popular all of a sudden. It seems like there's a big PR campaign around it. So far, to me, it seems like a, very floral scent with maybe some woody notes mixed in and a little bit of citrus. So I will be doing an in-depth review on this, but I am, interested in trying it. And the other scent is Not Your Baby, which of course has the defective bottle. And this has top notes of bergamot and cardamom, mid notes of mimosa and violet, and base notes of vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. And my first impression is that this is a very kind of powdery, milky vanilla scent with some nice florals mixed in. So again, I will do a detailed review on this as well. And next, I picked up a bunch of fragrance mists from Sol de Janeiro. I have tried some of the body creams from this brand in the past, but I hadn't really tried out the body sprays, so I wanted to test out the different scents. And they're a little shiny in the pictures just because the plastic is still on, but I did want to kind of give a brief overview of what I picked up. And if people are interested, I can do a full detailed review on kind of this whole line of fragrances. So the first scent is Cheirosa 62, and I believe this was kind of their original fragrance. And this has top notes of pistachio and almond, mid notes of heliotrope and jasmine, and base notes of caramel, vanilla, salt, and sandalwood. And right away, this one smells, very beachy, sweet, and nutty. And the next one is Cheirosa 71, and this one has notes of caramel, macadamia, white chocolate, vanilla, sea salt, and coconut nectar. And this one is very nutty and also smells a little bit chocolatey. So this is kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to trying this one out a little more. And then next up is Cheirosa 39, and this has a top note of coconut, mid notes of vanilla and orchid, and base notes of praline and sandalwood. And again, this also smells very nutty, but I do smell, kind of that creamy coconut and a lot of sweetness as well. So looking forward to trying this one. And then I have Cheirosa 40, and this has top notes of plum, black amber, and cassis, mid notes of orchid and jasmine, and base notes of vanilla, woodsy notes, and musk. And this one is really nice and fruity. I definitely smell that plum right away, as well as the vanilla and some of those woodsy notes. And the last one looks like a collab. It's Sol de Janeiro times Anitta, and this has top notes of passion fruit and coconut water, mid notes of orchid, jasmine, and honey, and base notes of patchouli and vanilla bean. And this one is very sweet and floral, so definitely different from the others. Not really a very nutty, overly sweet scent, but I'm definitely interested in giving all of these a test run. And that wraps up my Sephora haul from this year's spring sale. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if there are specific ones of these items that you would definitely like me to do an in-depth review on. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.